Hi everyone, this is Grio from Nintendo Planet. Welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to be talking about the Famitsu sales charts. This chart comes out every Thursday and is based on the Japanese market. We don't get digital numbers here, it's only physical numbers. So let's go ahead and get this reviewed. So we see that number one spot, it's Legend of Zelda Tears of the Kingdom. That remains number one. It gained 1% in sales over last week. Sold 18,109 copies and total lifetime 1.75 million. Remember, this is only physical copies and this is only in Japan. And we can see basically the top 10 list here. There's really no big new games here. I mean, there's a couple, but these are just Japanese games, I believe. I'm not sure. Mario Kart 8 Deluxe is staying strong. It's in the top 3. It actually sold more than Final Fantasy 16 this week. Final Fantasy keeps going down, and we see Splatoon it's at number 7. So now actually sold 4% more than last week. So it's currently at 4 million, actually a little bit over 4 million. And we have Nintendo Switch Sports. And here is the interesting part that I like to always take a look. I like to take a look at the hardware numbers. So we see this week Nintendo sold a total of 64,926 Switch units. PS5 sold 45,459. PS4 sold 1,193. Xbox Series, I guess it's the Series X and S combined together, 869, and the 3DS sold 30. This is the column right next to it is last week. We see the last week the Switch sold a lot more, 86,000. And this is last year, what they sold last year during that same week number. Because let's take a look at the week here. It's week 29. So week 29 last year, it sold 61,000. Week 29 this year, it sold 64,000. So I'm not sure if you guys have been following the charts lately, but Switch had a horrible start to the year compared to the previous year. And over the last 6-7 weeks or so, I think even more, 8 weeks now, the Switch has been selling better in 2023 than 2022 for that span of time, 7-8 weeks or something like that. And it's actually made a considerable dent because it's kept, I mean, it's not there yet. It's still 200,000 behind, actually over 200,000 behind. But year to date, 2.199 million. So pretty much 2.20 million. And as of last year, it sold 2.41 million. So what is it behind? Like 210,000 copies or something like that. I mean, not copies, but units sold. And this is the lifetime to date. 29,924. So it's pretty close to reaching 30 million in Japan. And now below that, here we see the actual sales broken down into the actual different variants of the system. So we have PS5, 41,958, and PS5 DE. I'm not even sure what that means, to be honest. I'm not going to pretend like I know. I don't have a PS5. Don't really follow Sony like that. I'm assuming there's one that's diskless. I mean, it doesn't have a disk drive. I mean, I'm not sure. Let's just skip that. Xbox Series X and Xbox Series S. I don't own that console either, but I mean, I do know that. And here we have the Nintendo Switch OLED sold 47,521. The Nintendo Switch Lite sold 7,393. And then the OG, the original Nintendo Switch, sold 10,012 units. Now, this is probably not even the OG. This is probably the version 2, the one with the better battery. I don't even think they even sell the OG anymore. But that's how you break it down. So the Switch was 64,926. And if you add this up between the OLED, the Lite, and the Switch here, the original Switch, you will get 64,926. So this is just basically a chart, like I said, that comes out every Thursday. Numbers from Famitsu, covers the Japanese market. Physical only. This is actually pretty cool. I always keep up with this, and I like just looking at the numbers and crunching the numbers. Probably fascinated with the numbers. But that's pretty much it for today. If you guys liked the video, please go ahead and like it. Subscribe to my channel if you haven't. And if you guys don't like it, or if you guys see there's things I can do better, definitely leave me some constructive criticism down below. I am trying my best. I am new to this. I do balance a full-time job as well, but I will try to make better content. Thank you guys. Have a good one.